Last night I went to Aldi and I stocked up on pies and pasties for my fridge at work. And I forgot to bring them with me. Anyway, let's forget about that bucket of excrement and get on with Project Terry.
Project Nigel.
Project Terry. Project Terry. Project Terry. Project Terry. Project Terry is this car behind me, and you've seen it before. And today I'm going to take some bits off of it. Now my plan for this car today is to remove the front bumper. Although it's a bit scuffed in places, I'm still going to remove it, I think. And the same goes for that wing. It's got some tiny little dents there, but it's respectable enough, I reckon. And the rear bumper. Shall I show you how to take off a rear bumper on a Rover 25? Well, should I take it off though? I mean, it's got quite a few scuffs on it. Yes, I will. I'll definitely be leaving the sunroof seal where it is, because that's not any use whatsoever, and I know that. Tailgate is okay. In fact, it's fine. But do I really want to take a tailgate? I don't know. I mean, this one's not even fit properly. To open the tailgate on a Rover 25, there is a button just there that you press inwards, like so. Now, for some reason, one of the previous owners must have tried to open it up from the top here, because look at the size of that gap. That is amazing. That looks like the Incredible Hulk has been in charge of this car. That really is quite an eye-catching gap. Look at the size of that. That is amazing. I would imagine a gap like that on the tailgate would have made an awful lot of noise at motorway speed, with all that air trying to rush into the boot, lifting the front of the car up as it goes along. It'd have been quite a spectacular sound indeed. Well, the Rover 25 is going to be one of those rare sights before too long. Next couple of years or so we'll probably barely see them on the roads. And with all these scrap people going around buying scrap cars to go and weigh them in to make a few quid, and the scrap comparison sites I've seen recently as well. Scrap car comparison. Weird. It's not going to help, is it? So it's worth my while taking as much of this car off as possible, so that it goes to the grave an empty shell and not one full of useful bits. I have a few sets of headlamps for these, but I'm still going to keep them because, well, as I said, you know, 10 years from now I might still be doing this kind of thing and nobody will be able to supply them. 2 cups of tea, one for me and one for Mr. Damien. Damien's come down just to help me out with a few things here today. What a top chap. I mean, really, I'm not just saying it because he'll probably watch the video. Progress isn't going quite as well as I was hoping to today. Just glanced at the time, and I don't know how this has happened, but it's suddenly nearly 4 o'clock. And I thought it was about 2. Something going wrong with my head. You can tell it's been a windy day, can't you? Look at the state of my hair. I'm not really a paragon of style, but come on, this is rather special. I'm going home to make Toad in the Hole, a true sausage fest. Going to enjoy it. Going to enjoy making it. Going to enjoy eating it. Going to enjoy my wife doing all the cleaning up afterwards, which means I can make as much mess as I like. Look at that, it's got mental in there. What a massive Toad in the Hole. Now there's a car that's clearly been copying Rover.